welcome to another episode of Fighting Fantasy, the Forest of Doom. Feeling good today, feeling much more on it than I was last week. Last week was an absolute disaster. Hopefully we'll have no audio issues and hopefully we'll have no tech issues like we did last week. Fingers crossed for a really smooth stream today. Thank you for the host, Wolf. Whoop whoop. What is the Forest of Doom? I hear you cry. Forest of Doom is a classic fighting fantasy book written by Ian Livingstone. It's a choose your own adventure style book, which means that the player will be playing as an adventurer and they will have some choices to make. Every choice affects the story, some choices leading them to victory and other choices leading them far away on different paths away from the victory exit. That is it. Oh, battles. There is danger in the forest. There will be battles, and when we have to battle, we do so with some simple six-sided dice. I will be rolling for the enemies. The adventurer will be rolling for themselves. We'll roll. Let's roll. We will roll both dice and add our skill modifier. And whoever rolls the highest total will get to deal some damage, and we'll keep rolling like that until one of us dies. Now, last week we had our first death. Last week we had our very first death. Ninja Monkey died. First adventurer to die. It made me very happy. And wasn't that like such a tense moment as well? Like a critical moment. And he didn't actually die. He was paralysed. There we go. He didn't die. He was paralysed. So almost a death, almost the same as death. But ultimately he got the bonus life. He did get a bonus life, so he was resurrected and able to finish his journey. And he took the top of the leaderboard. So his top time was 1 hour, 31 minutes and 23 seconds. And that is the time to beat to win this season. The winner of this season will be given a copy of the book, this book just down below here, a copy of this exact book, and maybe some merch. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, the winner will definitely get the book sent to them. And last season I did send some stickers on a t-shirt to the winner as well, which was Crimea. Without further ado, background noises are too loud. Also, hi. Thank you for letting me know. That's awesome. Thank you, Colleen. Background noises are too high. Am I loud enough though? Am I okay? Thank you, Colleen. Thank you. You know that I always worry. I always worry about my background noises. Always. So thank you so much for doing that for me and checking that for me. I can turn it down slightly here as well. Cool. So yeah, what have I covered? I've covered what it is, choosing the thingies, doing the dice, what the winner will get. Sirenscape. All of the sounds that you hear in talking about sounds, all of the sounds are by Sirenscape. So all of the ambient sounds and sound effects that you'll hear are by Sirenscape. So go and check them out. You can go and get a free trial. So if you like the sounds and you want to add some similar sounds to your tabletop game or RPG game or whatever it is that you want to play, if you want some sounds, go and check them out at sirenscape.com and you can get a free trial. You're fine, but it was just like it tones you out because it was so loud. No worries at all. Thank you so much. Hopefully that'll be okay. I can turn myself up just ever so slightly. So let's do that. I would say to turn them down even more. Okay, cool. Right, let's turn them down even more. Bop. Bop. Hopefully my guest can still hear them. How's that? Is that okay? I mean, I can turn myself up even more still. But how are you today, Colleen? I hope that you're well. Thank you for joining us. I miss you so much. So yeah, that is it. I think that I've waffled again, haven't I? I've added some extra sounds this week as well. I've been tinkering. We've added some extra sounds. So I think without further ado, I think it's time to meet this week's guest. Hello, guest.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I can't really wait.
Gotta love a bit
I
of
get
green screen
green
action.
screen now.
Oh my god, I'm so happy to see you. It's been ages. How you doing?
Perception broken. I'm not actually in the jungle.
Oh.
I'm doing well. I've had a weird couple of weeks, and then this week was kind of weird as well because I ran out of medications at the start.
Ah.
So, but now I'm back on them and I'm feeling good again. So,
Yay! And you're
pumped
able
and
to
ready to
join
go.
us. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So tell everyone who you are and I'll give you a shout out. If I could get your bloody name right, because you've changed it. I'm just probably going to copy and paste it so I get it right. But tell everyone who you are and where they can find you. I can't even copy and paste it. Can't even copy and paste.
Most of you will probably know me by my previous username that I had last year, which was Pumpkin Panda. Now I go by Lone Wolf 007. I kind of had a semi midlife crisis and felt like changing my name. So, yeah, rebranded, and you can find me at the channel that Vicky has just shouted out.
I
And
got it right.
I'm trying to be a bit more regular with streams and do a variety of things. So,
Are you still doing
thank you for having me.
still doing your cooking streams?
I've done 2, and I hope to do another one soon.
I really enjoy them. When I can catch them, I do enjoy them. I think you're very good and very natural with your cooking streams, so I would say keep going with that.
Thank you. I try and have like a good balance, and I'm not always sure how it works, so it's good to get some feedback.
Well, there you go. I think that's because you're still like fairly new to streaming. Like you're not new to Twitch, but you are still fairly new to streaming, I would say. So I think you're doing very well, and just keep at it. Keep at it.
Yeah, I've probably only done 10 streams, but I've been on Twitch like 8 years.
That's okay. Everyone goes at their own pace. Like I'm really missing it. I'm really missing doing quite so many because I've gone from kind of like 5 streams a week to just 2 now, which, you know, I'm missing it. But I love doing these. I'm glad that I can still do these. But yeah, I'm really glad that you could make it. Glad that you could come on.
I was actually thinking the other day, it's amazing how you've gone from like promoting Sirenscape and their music, and now you're like working for them. It's just gone.
I know. I still can't
insane.
believe it. I still can't believe it. Yeah. Still can't believe it. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. And yeah, I'm glad that I can use their stuff. Like it's awesome. And it's all not royalty free, but it's safe for streaming. It's all good. Anyhow, moving on. We're not here to promo anything. Tell us a little bit about your character. Who are you playing today?
I couldn't really think of any special name like last time, so I'm just playing as myself. And
you know what? If anything comes up during the adventure, we can always change your name. You can go on an adventure and find yourself and name yourself during the adventure. We can always change it. Cool. You haven't rolled any stats yet, so
no.
Shall we roll some
Everything
stats?
on the sheet is blank. Yeah.
Everything on the sheet is blank. I have also said as well, last time Lone Wolf took his sweet time with making decisions, and this time it's all about speed. So the time to beat, like I said, is 1 hour 31 and 23 seconds.
I can't be dawdling.
You can't be dawdling. No, it's all about speed. It's all about getting those things and just speeding through. Stalling won't help you this time. No. This is a very different feel. So everyone as well in the chat, you'll notice that Lone Wolf only has 1 health. The audience can grant him a bonus life if he needs it. And also they can grant them a teleportation potion. So if you want to give a bonus, it will either be £10. It will be £10, and they'll either get a bonus life or a potion of teleportation. Korea, you can't stay, but you wanted to say hi and good luck to Panda. It's a Lone Wolf now. But thanks for stopping in, Crimea. Thank you, my darling. Okay, let's get on with it and let's roll some stats. If you're ready, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so first you'll need to roll for skill. So roll 1 dice.
1 dice.
And
okay.
add 6.
I have 12.
So you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's had a really high skill this season. So you've got a maximum of skill. Your stamina is both dice plus 12. Maths.
Okay, 12 plus 9, 21.
21. Can everyone hear Lone Wolf okay as well? Like, are all the sound levels okay? Right, and with luck, just roll 1 dice and add 6.
Okay, I have 12 for
12
luck.
for luck. Oh my god. Max stats for skill and luck. Woof. You're gonna like cruise through this. You're gonna absolutely cruise through.
I'm very lucky today. Let's hope it lasts.
Okie dokie.
Imagine I take like one wrong turning and I'm dead in 5 minutes. There we go. Fastest one to be out of the game.
Only one person has died so far, so I don't think you're gonna die instantly. But yeah, if you take the wrong turn too soon. I'm gonna pop your name on the other side. I've just noticed that it kind of blends in with you. So let's pop that over there. The magic of OBS there.
Oh, yeah, the window's here, so all the light's coming that way.
No worries. Okay, you start your adventure with the bare minimum of equipment. You may find or buy other items during your travels. You're armed with a sword and you're dressed in leather armour. You have a backpack which holds your provisions. You have 10 provisions. They will restore 4 stamina each, and you can only eat them 1 at a time. So you can't eat multiples, just 1 at a time.
There's no time to sit around snacking.
No. Well, there might be. There might be. You can also take some magical potion with you. So you can take 1 magical potion, but you can take it twice. So it's got enough in there for 2 doses. So you can take a potion of skill, a potion of strength, or a potion of fortune. The potion of skill restores all of your skill points. The potion of strength restores all of your stamina points. And the potion of fortune restores all of your luck points and adds 1 to the initial luck.
Okay, so this is tricky because I've got maximum skill and luck. So initially I think, oh, I don't need that, but at the same time I've got lots of provisions.
And remember, every time you use your luck, you'll lose it. And there are ways to lose skill as well.
I think I'm going to go for luck, since that one is like the one that I would lose the easiest, but I can't recover it by just having provisions.
Yeah, exactly. So you've taken a potion of luck. Remember, you can use that twice, and you can use that at any point during your adventure as long as you're not in combat. There's only one true way through Darkwood Forest, and it will take you several attempts to find it. So you must make notes and draw a map as you explore. Not all areas will contain treasure. Many merely contain traps and creatures which you'll no doubt fall foul of. There are many wild goose chase passages, and while you may indeed progress to your ultimate destination, it's by no means certain that you'll find what you're searching for. And once you reach the end, so once you reach the end location, that is it, adventure over. There will be no go-backsies. So once you enter that final location, that will end your adventure. The one true way will involve a minimum of risk, and any player, no matter how weak on their dice rolls, should be able to get through fairly easily, but you've got like really good initial stats. So Lone Wolf, may the luck of the gods go with you on your adventure ahead, and may your stamina never fail.
Thank you. I'm hoping that I managed to find everything, because usually I'm not good at finding things.
Well, only 2 people so far have found the items and made it out, and those 2 people were Dana Rex and Ninja Monkey, and Ninja Monkey currently sits at the top of the leaderboard. So you just need to beat his time to make it out.
Okay.
To get on the leaderboard, to take the top, to take the win. You feeling confident?
Yep. I would say about 70% confident, and then 30 a bit unsure, because I was planning to do research and then I ran out of time, and then I was like, okay, I'm going into this having only seen like 2 people play it, so...
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start the background of the story and how you came to be in the Forest of Doom. You are an adventurer, a sword for hire, and you've been roaming the northern borderlands of your kingdom. Having always spurned the dullness of village life, you now wander the lands in search of wealth and danger. Despite the long walks and rough outdoor life, you're content with your unknown destiny. The world holds no fears for you as you are a skillful warrior, well practiced in the art of slaying evil men and beasts with your trusty sword. Not once during the last 10 days since entering the northern borderlands have you set eyes upon another person. This doesn't worry you at all as you're happy with your own company and enjoy the slow sunny days hunting, eating and sleeping. It's evening, and having feasted on a dinner of rabbit, spit roasted over an open fire, you settle down to sleep beneath your sheepskin blanket. There's a full moon, and the light sparkles on the blade of your broadsword skewered into the ground by your side. You gaze at it, wondering when you will next have to wipe the blood of some vile creature from its sharp edge. These are strange lands, inhabited by weird and loathsome beasts. Goblins, trolls, and even dragons. As the flame of your campfire gently dies, you begin to drift asleep, and images of screaming green-faced trolls flicker through your mind. Suddenly, in the bushes to your left, you hear the loud crack of a twig breaking under a clumsy foot. You leap up and grab your sword from the ground. You stand motionless but alert, ready to pounce on your unseen adversary. Then you hear a groan, followed by the dull thud of a body falling to the ground. Is it a trap? Slowly you walk over to the bush where the noise is coming from and carefully pull back the branches. You look down to see a little old man with a great bushy beard, his face contorted with pain. You crouch down to remove the iron helmet covering his head and notice 2 crossbow bolts protruding from the stomach of his plump chainmail-clad torso. Picking him up, you carry him over to the fire and stir the dying embers back into life. After covering him with your blanket, you manage to get the old man to drink a little water. He coughs and moans, and sits up rigid, eyes staring fixedly ahead, and he starts to shout, "I'll get them! I'll get them, don't you fear, Gillibrand! Big Leg is coming to find the hammer! Oh yes, indeed I am, oh yes!" The dwarf, whose name you presume to be Big Leg, is obviously delirious from the poison-tipped bolts lodged in his stomach. You watch as he slumps down again to the ground, and then you whisper his name into his ear. "Big Leg." His eyes stare unblinkingly at you as he again starts to shout. "Ambush! Look out! Ambush! Ah, the hammer! Take the hammer to Gillibrand! Save the dwarves!" His eyes half close and the pain seems to ease a little, and the delirium subsides. And he speaks to you again in a low whisper. "Help us, friend. Take the hammer to Gillibrand. Only the hammer will unite our people against the trolls. We were on our way to Darkwood in search of the hammer, ambushed by the little people, others killed. The map in my pouch. It'll take you to the home of Yaztromo, the master mage of these parts. Great magic's for sale to protect you against the creatures of Darkwood. Take my gold, I beg you. Find the hammer, take it to Gillibrand, my lord of Stonebridge, and you'll be well rewarded." He opens his mouth to start another sentence, but nothing comes out except his last dying breath. You sit down and ponder Big Leg's words. Who is Gillibrand? Who is Yaztromo? And what is all the fuss over this dwarvish hammer? You reach over to the still body of Big Leg and remove the pouch from the leather belt around his waist. Inside, you find 30 gold pieces. So you can add that to your adventure sheet. You've now got 30 gold. And you also find a map, which is this map.
Ooh, awesome.
Ooh, a map. It's a map, it's a map, it's a map, it's a map. Colleen, I really love that. Who's that? Who is that? Who is that emote? I love that. I really like it. Those emotes are wicked. A Just Dancer. I love that she's got a sword. I need one like that. I need one like that. Jingling the coins in your hand, let's get rid of this map. Jingling the coins in your hand, you think of the possible rewards which may await you just for returning a hammer to a village of dwarves. You decide to try to find the hammer in Darkwood Forest. It's been a few weeks since your last good battle, and what's more, you're likely to be well paid for this one. With your mind made up, you settle down to sleep, taking back the blanket from poor Big Leg. In the morning, you bury the old dwarf and you gather up your possessions. In the morning, you examine the map, look up to the sun, and you find your bearings. You whistle merrily and head off south at a good pace, eager to meet this man Yastromo and see what he has to offer. So you'll notice, guys, that there's a timer. If you've been here before, you're well aware of what the timer does. It's going to be keeping track of the survival time of Lone Wolf, but I won't start it yet. I'll start it when he makes his first decision. Okay, you walk to Yastromo and it takes you a little over half a day. You arrive at a stone tower home, dirty and hungry. As the tower is set back on the edges of Darkwood, some 50 metres away from the path that you've been following, it's difficult to find. Finally, you walk up to the huge oak door, somewhat relieved to find that it does exist, and that Big Leg had not been speaking wildly in his delirium. A large brass bell and a gong hang from the stone archway. As you ring the bell, a shiver runs down your spine, and you realise that the loud bong invades a deep silence which you'd not noticed before. There are no sounds of birds or animals to be heard. You wait anxiously at the door, and you hear slow footsteps descending the stairs from the tower above. A small wooden slot in the door slides open, and two eyes appear and examine you. "Well, who are you?" demands a grumpy voice through the hall. You answer that you're an adventurer in search of the Master Mage Yastromo, and you intend to purchase some magical items from him in order to combat the creatures of Darkwood Forest. "Oh, well, in that case, if you're interested in buying some of my merchandise, you'd better come up. I am Yastromo." He then turns and slowly climbs the stone stairs. Lone Wolf, do you want to follow him up the stairs or draw your sword and attack him?
I've only just met him, and I think it would be rude to jump to a conclusion and attack, so I'm going to follow him and see what happens.
Okay, follow him up the stairs is page 261. You follow the huffing and puffing old man in his tattered robes up the spiral staircase to a large room at the top of the tower. Shelves, cupboards and cabinets line the walls, all filled with bottles, jars, weapons, armour, and all manner of strange artefacts. Yastromo shuffles past the general clutter and slumps down into an old oak chair. He reaches into his top pocket and pulls out a fragile pair of gold-rimmed spectacles. He places these on his nose, picks up a piece of slate and chalk from a table next to his chair, and he begins to write frantically, and then he hands you this slate. So on here you've got a load of magical items that you can buy if you want to. He tells you that the instructions for use are written clearly on the labels attached to the items together with their suggested use. He sighs and tells you that unfortunately the magic in the items only works once, but they are the best you can buy for the money. So you've got 30 gold pieces that you got from Big Leg. What would you like to buy? So take your time. Feel free to ask chat if you want to as well.
Yeah, does chat have any suggestions? There's a lot here.
And there is. So you can take a potion of healing, a potion of plant control, a potion of stillness, a potion of insect control, a potion of anti-poison, some holy water, a ring of light, some boots of leaping, a rope of climbing, a net of entanglement, an armband of strength, gloves of missile dexterity, rod of water finding, garlic buds, a headband of concentration, fire capsules or nose filters. Colleen says garlic, I remember, was a good idea. I'm thinking a rope is a good idea. Okay, unfortunately I can't help you, so you go ahead, take your time.
I was also thinking the rope is a good idea in case you have to climb. I also like the look of boots of leaping. I feel like those are things that could come of use in there. It's also a dark forest, so I was thinking about the ring of light. And for some reason I feel like we may have to find water, so also was thinking about the rod of water finding, and the nose filters also sound like a kind of logical item to take. So I think I'm gonna get a few items,
Yeah, you go for it.
and I'm gonna start with plant control.
Okay, so the potion of plant control, that's 2 gold. So just make a note of that on your adventure sheet and deduct the gold from your sheet.
Let's see. I'm gonna go for insect control because I don't like insects, and I feel like I'd probably end up coming into contact with them.
Okay, so that's another 2 gold there as well.
Yep. I'm going to put them in the list as well. So plant control, insect control, and I think anti-poison. I feel like there might be poisonous things in there.
It is a Forest of Doom. Now, this is your only chance to buy things as well. This is the only gift shop in the forest. This is the joke I make every week. It's like a National Trust property. There's only one gift shop at the beginning and end. So take your time, choose wisely. And some people have spent all of their money, and some people have not spent all of their money. So it's totally up to you how much of that you spend.
Yep. I think I'm gonna see if I can get just the main things that I think are good, and then I'll see from there.
Is there a snack machine inside the forest? No, I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. But what would I know? Just the narrator.
Going to get Ring of Light. Ring of Light. And the Boots of Leaping.
Okay. Timon and Pumbaa would disagree. They do not live in a Forest of Doom, though, I don't think.
Let's see. And the Rope of Climbing, so that's another 3. And I think, yeah, the last 3 items will be Rod of Water Finding, the Garlic and Nose Filters, and then I think that will be it, unless anyone else in chat has advice.
You're gonna go and get a coffee? Okay, no worries, Colleen. Enjoy. No, I think you've got good ones there, but you know. Have you got any money left?
Yeah, I'm just going to calculate. So I've got that.
I love that Lone Wolf is joining us from an actual forest. Makes me feel like I've made no effort at all with my background. I feel like I should also be in the forest.
Okay, so that's 2, 2, 2, that's 6. Then that's 3, and then 2, and 3. I've kind of lost count. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put like a little marker there. Oh gosh, maths. Why?
Maths. See, do you think he's gonna take anything else?
Okay, I think I've calculated right.
Okay.
I think that altogether that comes up to 22 coins. Maybe I should get a calculator.
I'm just gonna trust you. I'm just gonna trust that's 22. I'm not gonna do the math.
Okay.
I'm the worst shop owner ever. I'm just like, oh yeah, 22. I'll accept 22. That's fine.
So I think that leaves me with 8 coins left.
Okay.
And I think I've got everything that I should need without buying everything.
Okay. Guys in chat, do you think he should buy anything else? Or do you think he's good with what he's got? So remind everyone what you've bought.
So I have a ring of light, boots of leaping, rope of climbing, a rod of water finding, garlic, nose filters, a potion of plant control, insect control, and anti-poison.
Okay.
I feel like I've covered all the bases for anything that can be in the forest.
Okay. Cool. Well, if you are happy with that, I'm going to pop the list away.
Awesome.
Yastromo asks you the reason for the purchase of the items, and you tell him your story and your decision to complete the quest of the luckless big leg. Ah, yes, Yastromo says, slowly rubbing his chin. I heard that the good dwarves of Stonebridge had lost their fabled warhammer. Without it, their king is unable to rouse his people, despite the fact that the hill trolls threaten their village. Rumour has it that an envious king of another village of dwarves sent an eagle to Stonebridge to steal the hammer, which it managed to do. But as it flew back over Darkwood, it was attacked by deathhawks, and the hammer dropped into the forest and was lost. Apparently 2 forest goblins found the hammer, but couldn't decide who was to keep it. They wrestled for hours, and then gave up. Then they discovered that the handle unscrewed from the head, and the argument was settled. One kept the head, the other kept the handle. Then they parted, each happy with his new treasure. Who knows if they still have them? I'm afraid your problems are doubled. I can tell you that the head is made of bronze, and the handle is made of polished ebony. Both head and handle have the letter G inscribed on them. Your task won't be easy. Good luck. You thank Yastromo.
Sounds like a fancy hammer.
It is a very fancy hammer. I mean, it's got a bronze head and an ebony handle. Very fancy. You thank Yastromo and leave the room by the spiral staircase, turning to page 177. Outside in the bright light, you notice the dead quietness again. A narrow path leads northwards from the tall grass surrounding Yastromo's tower and into the dense undergrowth of Darkwood Forest. In a few strides you are surrounded by the dark and tangled forest. Stones and knotted roots seem to hide in the shadows, and you can almost believe that they're trying to trip you up. The light fades quickly, and the air becomes moist and unpleasant. Deeper and deeper you go into the gloom. Eventually the path forks on either side of a huge old tree. Would you like to go west or east?
Part of me wants to go west because that's like the thing with the channel, but I feel like I've heard you say before that everyone keeps going west at the start. I don't know if that's actually the case, but part of me wants to go east instead this time and see what's different. So
Okay.
Let's go east.
Let's go east, page 160. The narrow path continues to cut its way through the tangled forest. Strange animal cries and noises echo through the trees. At last the path widens to approximately a metre across. Soon you arrive at a moss-covered wooden signpost, on top of which sits a large crow. The arms of the signpost read north and east. Just as you are deciding which way to continue, you hear the words, "Good afternoon!" You look up in the direction of the voice, and you see that the crow is looking down at you inquisitively. "Good afternoon," you reply slowly, feeling a little foolish. The crow speaks again, asking which way you're headed. You reply that you're looking for 2 goblins, small, sinewy creatures with brown, scaly skin. 1 gold piece will buy my advice, states the crow confidently. Do you want to pay the crow for its advice? Ignore the crow and turn north, or ignore the crow and carry on east?
I feel like I might regret this later because I feel like it could be a trick, but at the same time, this person's been in the forest longer than me, so I'm going to trust the crow and I'm going to give up a gold piece.
Pay the crow for the advice. 3, 4, 3. You put a gold piece on top of the signpost as requested by the crow, after which it says, "Go north!" You ask the crow why it needs gold pieces, and it replies that it needs 30 gold pieces to pay Yastromo to turn it back into a human again.
Oh.
You bid the crow farewell. Do you want to turn north as advised by the crow, or would you rather continue eastwards ignoring its advice?
I feel like we should go north this time instead of keep going east.
Okay, let's go north as advised by the crow. Page 8.
8?
Walking
That's a low
along
number.
the path, you hear footsteps and arguing voices ahead of you. Do you wish to meet their owners, or would you rather hide in the bushes and let them walk by?
I feel like since there's more than one voice, it would be a good idea to hide and wait. So I don't know what their numbers are.
Okay, so you're going to hide in the bushes and let them walk past. Page 392. You're being very sensible.
I want to try and survive.
As you crouch in the bushes off the path, the voices get louder. Then 2 pairs of spindly legs in tattered cloth shuffle past you quickly, kicking up dirt and dust. The voices soon fade into the distance, and you step out onto the path again and press on northwards to page 157. To the left of the path, you notice a large hole in the ground with a diameter of 3 meters. Walking over to the edge of the hole, you see it sloping off into the depths of the earth. Do you wish to walk into the hole, or continue walking northwards up the path? How do you feel about investigating large holes?
It's not something that I often consider ever doing, but I mean, in this circumstance, I am looking for something, and the only way to find what I'm looking for is to search for it. So I would leave no stone left unturned, and I'm going to investigate this large hole in the ground that's just randomly here.
Okay, so you're going to walk down into the hole, page 125. As you descend into the hole, you notice large amounts of slime secreted by a huge creature. Do you wish to climb back out of the hole and continue walking north up the path, or carry on further into the hole?
I'm getting like flashbacks from the death trap dungeon where there was the creature in the slimy walls.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it's probably going to kill me, but I'm gonna go further and investigate just to make sure that I haven't left anything.
So you are going to carry on further into the hole, page 15. The slope is
lower
steep.
numbers sounds scarier.
I was hoping I'd have like a slimy... Have I got like a slimy sound? I don't think that I have.
Can make it now.
Just make like a slimy sound, or imagine a slimy sound. The slope is steep and you slip on the slime, tumbling head over heels down the hole right to the bottom into a large earthen cavern. You jump to your feet and are alarmed to see the shiny tip of a poison barb at the tail end of a huge stingworm coming straight at you. The stingworm is about 5 meters long and it has huge yellow segments, but all you care about is protecting yourself from the barb. There's no time to scramble out of the hole. You must draw your sword and fight the stingworm. It has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 7.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Okay, do you remember how to battle?
Yes, we roll both dice and then I believe we add that to our skill, or one dice.
Yeah, we add the skill. So both dice and add skill. Okay, so let's roll.
17.
I only rolled an 11, so you hit it and it does. You do 2 damage to it, so it's now on a stamina of 5.
I got 17 again.
I got a 15, so you hit it again. It's on a stamina of 3.
Ooh. I got a 24 that time.
Okay, I got an 18. I rolled really well. I was like, yes, I've got a 10. No, it's on a stamina of 1, so 1 more hit and it's gone.
I have 18.
I got a 12, so it's dead.
Yay, that's a good start.
Battle is over. Okay, so if you win, turn to 217. And I'm kind of just making notes as we go for your times and things. So we're not going to pause.
Awesome.
We're just going to keep going. So 217. You walk around the lifeless bulk of the worm to examine the contents of its lair. There are several skeletons, perhaps those belonging to other unfortunate adventurers. Unfortunate adventurers. Come on, Vicky. By the side of one of them, you find a leather backpack. Inside the backpack, you find 4 gold pieces and a small corked bottle containing a colourless liquid. Do you wish to drink the contents of the bottle, or would you rather leave the dark cavern and scramble back up to the path again, just taking the gold with you?
When I've drank potions before, it's been in my favour, and this is on someone who I assume would have used it at some point, so I feel like it's got to have a good reason, so I'm going to drink the potion.
Okay, so you've got 4 gold pieces and you're going to drink a potion. Page 262. You look at the bottle in your hand and then quickly gulp down its contents. You wait several seconds for some reaction, but nothing happens. However, when you come to pick up your sword, which you had put down to examine the backpack, a surge of confidence now runs through your body. The liquid is a potion of weapon skill, which will allow you to add 1 potion to future dice rolls when computing your attack strength, but it will only last for your next 2 combat encounters. So for your next 2 battles, you'll have an attack strength of 13.
Oh, cool.
You take the gold with you and you scramble out of the cavern to the path above and continue your journey northwards to page 337. At last the trees begin to thin out and shafts of sunlight beam down through the gaps on either side of the path. As the path widens, you see a large cave entrance set back a few yards away on the right. So a big cave entrance on the right there. Do you want to examine the cave or continue northwards up the path?
Well, I found good things in the hole that I explored, so I'm going to go and see what's in the cave. Hopefully a goblin's left a part of a hammer in there.
Okay, let's see what's in the cave. We're going to examine the cave, page 230. Slowly you peer into the cave and you see the huge shape of an ogre walking slowly over to a wicker cage with a bowl of water in his hand. He's dressed in animal furs and carries a stone club in his belt. there appears to be a small creature jumping around inside the cage. You can pick up a rock and throw it at the ogre. You can rush in and attack the ogre with your sword, or you can leave the cave and continue up the path and be like, nope, nothing to see here, I didn't see anything, I'm going now. So you can pick up a rock and throw it at the ogre, rush in and attack the ogre with your sword, or leave the cave and continue up the path.
I think if I throw a stone, it's just going to annoy him. And at this point, I still have the element of surprise. And whoever is guarding, I feel like would be grateful to me for rescuing them, so it could be a benefit to me. So I'm going to charge in and attack the ogre directly.
Oh, nice. Okay, page 290. Attack him with your sword. You draw your sword as you enter the cave. The ogre throws down the wooden bowl and lifts his large stone club from his belt. He grunts and lopes towards you. I am gonna go with this. Oh no, we don't want that one. We want a different one.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go with this one. There we go, that's more like it. The ogre has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 12, so it's gonna be a long battle. You can escape by running back down the path if you want to, or you can stay and fight him.
I'm gonna fight him.
Okay.
I'm gonna see this through.
You've made the decision to run in, so let's go. Skill of 8, stamina of 12.
I'm committed.
You've committed.
Okay. So that is 18.
I rolled a 15. So you hit him. Remember, you can use luck in battle as well, if you want to do extra damage.
That is 20.
8. 14. I got a 19, so you still hit him. He's on 8 stamina.
That is 23.
I rolled an 18. He is on 6 stamina.
I got 18.
I only got a 12. He's on 4 stamina.
Um, 11. 24.
I got a 13. He only needs one more hit and he's dead.
22.
Okay, I rolled a 16, so he's dead.
Yay!
Battle is over.
Done it!
Oh my goodness. So you've done the ogre.
I've defeated an ogre and a crazy worm.
Okay, if you win, turn to page 385. As the ogre slumps to the ground, the creature in the cage starts to jump around even more frantically than before. Do you want to take a closer look at the creature in the cage, search through the contents of the cave, or leave the cave immediately and continue northwards?
Well, I've gone to the effort of battling the ogre, so I'm going to, investigate this cave, which now seems to be rid of danger.
Okay, so you're going to search through the contents of the cave?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a little look. 313. There's not much of interest to be found in the cave. A straw bed, stone jars, a table and a chair are all of the things that are immediately visible, but on a stone shelf above the bed, a small silver box catches your eye. Would you like to open the silver box? Decide to ignore the silver box and walk over to the creature in the cage, or decide to leave the cave immediately without the silver box and continue your journey northwards?
I'm going to open that box and see what's in it first.
Okay. 240. What are you hoping is in there?
Well, a hammer piece, mainly.
It is a small box, though. It is a small silver box.
Oh, yeah. Fingers crossed for hammer handle. Maybe.
You
A
gently
tiny handle.
You gently prise the lid off the box, but as soon as you do, a yellow gas escapes and envelops your face. Do you possess any
Oh, no.
nose filters?
I do. I bought nose filters.
Page 338. The gas is toxic, and your eyes start to water. You hold your breath long enough to find your nose filters, and you slip them into place inside your nostrils. You inhale tentatively, but all is well. After a while, the gas cloud around your face fades away. You put the silver box into your backpack, so you're going to take the silver box with you. Do you want to now walk over to the creature in the cage, or leave the cave and continue your journey northwards?
I'm going to see what's in the cage.
Okay,
See
what's
who I
in the
rescued.
cage? Who did you rescue, and are they grateful? Inside the
I'm
cage.
guessing the answer will be no.
It is the Forest of Doom. Inside the cage is a small, sinewy creature with brown, scaly skin, and it's jumping up and down.
Goblin!
He's a goblin!
Found
And
one.
he has a black, shiny rod.
Oh,
Ooh.
does he now?
It's hanging around a leather cord on his neck. Do you want to unlock the cage door, or ignore the creature, leave the cave, and continue your journey northwards?
I'm hoping that this rod-like item he has is the handle, the ebony handle to the hammer, so I'm going to unlock the cage.
Okay, Colleen says she's got to lurk for the rest of the stream. It's Among Us time. All right, then, we'll have a good
Have
time.
fun!
Have fun. I hope you're the imposter.
Yes, kill everyone, kill all your friends.
Colleen is always super sus. She's far too good at Among Us. Okay, so you're going to open the cage door, turning to page 9. Let's see. Is it the handle? You're going to kill Scarlet? You unlock the door and step back, drawing your sword in case the goblin tries to attack you. He picks up a wooden stool and, waving it in the air, he kicks the door open and charges at you, screaming. You must fight the goblin, but he's only got a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4, so this will be a nice short battle, I think.
After the goblin, this is no challenge at all.
You'll be fine. Okay, so we're in battle.
I mean, the ogre.
Yeah, after fighting that ogre, you're gonna be fine. Whoops.
Okay, that's 20.
I only got a 12. Okay, he's on a stamina of 2.
9, 22.
I got a 15, so he's dead already.
Awesome.
If you win, turn to page 176. That was a very quick battle. You bend down over the lifeless body of the mad goblin and examine the rod around its neck. The rod is made of ebony, and there is a screw thread at one end. You're excited to see the letter G neatly inscribed on the other end of what must be the handle of the dwarvish hammer. You put your find in your backpack and you leave the cave to continue your quest northwards. I'm going to give you a little victory fanfare there.
I'm glad I investigated this cave now, and I didn't back out.
There you go. So you've now got the handle. We're going to turn to page 358. And it's 31. 2. 358. Now you've just got to keep the handle. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Walking along the path.
It's in my bag.
So you're now back out of the cave. You walk along the path and don't notice a rope noose hidden beneath some fallen leaves ahead of you. Your foot catches in the noose and suddenly you are hauled upwards into the air by the rope, which is tied to a sprung tree. In a second, you're hanging upside down, suspended by your trapped foot. You must test your luck. So, do you remember how to do luck? You've got maximum luck.
I believe we roll both and it should be under.
Yeah, so you roll both dice, it's got to be equal to or less than 12.
I have a good chance then.
Yeah, very good chance.
I got 5.
Yay! Okay, so now your luck goes down to 11 because you've used some, but you are lucky. Your sword remains in its scabbard and you're able to use it to cut yourself free from the man trap. Turn to page 40.
I always get scared when the numbers get lower and you're like page 5.
I don't know why people think that the lower numbers are the worst ones.
You'll be like, page 600, and I'm like, okay, cool. Page 5. Oh no, I'm dead.
It only goes up to page, it goes up to page 400. You get to your feet and you curse, brushing the dirt from your clothes with your hands. You're tempted to wait around to discover who set the trap, but you decide against it. You continue northwards, turning to page 274. Is that a more comforting number?
Yeah.
274. Oh, such a comforting number. You notice a knotted vine hanging down to the ground from a tree on your left. You look up and see a roughly made treehouse amid the branches. Do you want to climb up the vine to the treehouse, or do you wish to ignore it and continue walking north?
I like tree houses. Let's go and investigate.
Okay, so you're going to climb up the vine to the treehouse, turning to page 195. You reach the top of the vine and scramble onto a wooden platform. A sheet made from leaves and ferns covers the entrance to a small covered living room, or a living area, sorry. So you've got like a sheet of leaves and ferns covering the entrance of a living area. As you approach, the sheet is thrown back, and behind it, from behind it steps a large and hairy ape-like creature wearing only an animal hide loincloth. Sounds like my kind of guy. He is holding a large bone in his right hand. And he grunts at you. He is an ape man. Again, still my kind of guy. He looks like this. He's not very attractive. There you go. He's not. No, he's not attractive. You can draw your sword and attack him, or you can jump off the platform to the ground, which is 5 meters below.
It looks like he's been in the forest a long time.
Yeah.
If my only options are to attack him or escape, I'm going to attack because I need to investigate everywhere.
Okay, so you're going to draw your sword and attack him, page 352.
I feel kind of bad because I don't want to, but I want to make sure I get everything.
The ape man is very agile around the tree and you have difficulty brandishing your sword. Oh, have you done your 2 attacks? You've done your 2 battles now. So your skill comes back down to 12. The ape man is very agile around the tree and you have difficulty brandishing your sword. You must deduct 2 from your attack strength. So you'll only have an attack strength of 10 for this attack round. The ape man has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 7. It says you can still escape by jumping off the platform to the ground 5 meters below if you want to. Or you can stay and fight.
I've come to fight and I'm prepared to beat my way out of the forest, so
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Let's get some battle music on the go. I'm going to just use that soundtrack again. There you go. That sounds like an ape man to me.
10, 20.
I got an 18, so you hit him. He's down to 5.
15.
A 15 as well, so nothing happens.
18.
Got a 14, so you hit him. He's down to 3 stamina.
20.
I got a 15, so you hit him. He's on 1 health. 1 health.
17.
I only got a 12. He's dead. Welcome in, Sleiphosaurus. How are you doing today? If you win, turn to page 207. if you win. Cool. How are you today, Sleiphosaurus? Lone Wolf is doing very, very well today. God, you're even doing shout outs while you're on stream. That's crazy. 207. You step over the body of the ape man and enter his living area. Animal bones and rotting fruit litter the floor. The ape man's bed is made of moss and lichen and seems to be crawling with bugs. Look.
And he's sleeping on that.
Oh,
He's gonna get an infection. He needs to. Well, he's dead, but I was going to say he needs to see a doctor.
I think we need to send the Queer Eye. You know, the Queer Eye guys, they need a full makeover. They'd sort him out.
I will redo the entire house and claim it as my own after eradicating the bugs. I don't want bed bugs.
No, you shudder and you step back out onto the platform. You then notice a copper bracelet around the ape man's wrist. Do you want to put the copper bracelet onto your own wrist, or would you rather climb down the vine to the path and carry on walking northwards?
It's mine now. I'm grabbing that bracelet.
Also, welcome in case the joint. You're grabbing that bracelet and you're going to put it on page 302. Oh, all of my regulars are here. Thanks, guys. You twist the bracelet into place on your wrist. A powerful feeling surges through your arm and makes you jump. Your arm feels strong. You now possess a bracelet of skill, which will allow you to add 1 point to all future dice rolls when computing your... Oh my god, so you've got a permanent skill now of 13. What the heck?
I've literally got the highest possible so far.
You now climb down the vine and continue northwards along the path. Personally, I wouldn't have put the bracelet on. I definitely think it would have been bad, but that has given you a permanent skill of 13. You're going to absolutely nail this now. Climb down the vine and continue northwards, page 109.
I'm glad I didn't go for a skill potion. I feel like I have no need at all.
No. Okay, soon the path leads out of the trees and onto a large plain with tall grasses. Beyond it you see rising ground and further off some low hills. The path splits and goes in 3 directions. Would you like to go west? Would you like to go east? Or would you like to continue north?
So north, east, or west? I feel like we need to advance further through, and the crow did say to go north, so I'm going to go north again and hope that it benefits us.
What?
Boeing or Airbus plane.
I don't get it.
They're listing different kinds of planes, and you said it's an open plane.
Man, God, what an idiot. I'm singing unicorn, how are you? So you're going to go north to page 309. So far, Lone Wolf is absolutely nailing it. He's already got the handle. Yeah, the job is going really well, thank you. The bracelet was obviously hypoallergenic to allow the ape man to do so well with his squalor. Yeah, I think so. The path cuts through the grass, which is about waist high. Although your visibility is good, you feel uneasy about any creatures which may be stalking you on either side. Suddenly, the grass to your left moves, and 2 wooden tubes appear, pointing straight at you. They are blowpipes belonging to 2 pygmies who are going to blow darts at you. Test your luck twice, 1 for each dart. So your luck is 11, so you need to test your luck twice. Let's see.
Okay, I got 5 for the first one.
Okay, so
I
you
dodged
are
that.
lucky. So your luck now goes down to 10. Let's see if you're lucky again.
And then I got 3.
Oh, very nice.
So 9.
Very nice. You are very lucky and neither of the darts hits you. Turn page 77. How's everyone else doing today? Everyone else
shockingly well.
It is going shockingly well today. So some people are just waking up and having their breakfast in bed and getting their day started. That sounds good to me. Page 77. The pygmies turn quickly and run off into the grass. Do you want to draw your sword and run after them into the grass? Or do you want to continue north along the plain and just leave them to it?
Leave them to it. I don't feel like it's kind of worth chasing after them trying to run through the grass, so I'm just going to keep going.
Okay, so page 92. Keep going. As the path proceeds northwards, the grass becomes shorter and the ground starts to rise gently. Ahead you can hear the sound of flowing water. However, much more ominous, you also hear another sound above you in the sky.
Uh-oh. This is the plane that Case was talking about. Oh wait, no, sight for sore eyes. This is the Boeing.
Do you hear that? It's
Yeah.
a buzzing noise, a loud buzzing noise. Suddenly, a swarm of large bees, each bee 10 centimeters long, is hovering directly above you. Do you want to run?
That's huge.
Do you want to run in? It is quite big. Do you want to run into the water ahead and dive in to try and avoid the bees? Do you want to stand and fight the bees? Or do you want to drink a potion of insect control if you have one?
I have insect control, and I feel like this would be a good time to use it. I'm hoping that I won't encounter more insect problems later.
Okay, drink a potion of insect control, page 100. You reach into your backpack. You realise with horror that the buzzing sound is the killer bees. You grab the bottle marked potion of insect control. A can of raid will also work.
Can I control them? Please say I can control them and make them my army.
You grab the bottle marked insect control and gulp down the contents. The killer bees dive down to attack you but are suddenly repelled, as though they've hit an invisible force field. They hover all around you, buzzing loudly, but they cannot sting you. With a new heart, you draw your sword and swing it through the air. You catch one of the killer bees and it falls to the ground. You step on it with your leather sandal.
And I say to the rest, catch me outside.
The others then fly off into the distance. You continue northwards towards the sound of the flowing water. Oh my god, why are you wearing leather sandals in the Forest of Doom? Who wears leather sandals in the Forest of Doom, honestly?
I mean, I have leather armor, so maybe it's warm, so I put on my leather flip-flops instead.
I think you look a bit like a gladiator at the moment. Swords are crap, leather sandals are the shit. Heck yeah!
I love that. I just kill one of them and all the rest just like fly away. They're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, you're like, look what I can do, guys. You better be scared. My leather sandals.
Leather sandals, they'll crush you all.
You continue northwards towards the sound of the flowing water, page 339. You soon reach the bank of a gently flowing river. You see that the path continues north over the river via a rickety old wooden bridge. Do you wish to cross the river by the bridge? Or if you do not want to cross the bridge, you can swim across the river, holding your backpack out of the water to keep your contents dry. So you can go via bridge or you can swim.
I feel like I shouldn't swim unless I have to. There could also be something dangerous in the water, so I'm gonna take my chances on the bridge and hope it don't collapse.
Okay, let's see. You're gonna take the bridge, page 65. Nailing it so far. And making very good time too. So remember guys, the time to beat is 1 hour 31 minutes and 23 seconds. The bridge is in a terrible state of repair, but you managed to cross it safely. You're at the foot of some hills and it's getting darker. Night closes in. You pitch your camp behind some rocks to the left of the path, and you settle down to sleep with your sword by your side. Page 330.
Drama's not over.
Oh my goodness. You have been asleep for about an hour when a terrifying howl wakes you up. You put new wood on the glowing embers of the fire and you urge it back to life. You notice that there's a full moon in the sky. With your back to the rocks and the fire in front of you, you stand and wait with your sword drawn. Soon you are aware of being watched, and then you see 3 pairs of eyes ahead of you, glowing red by the light of the fire. Another howl pierces the night air.
I like how you have the sounds. I didn't even need to do it.
Followed by some deep growls. Slowly, the 3 pairs of eyes advance towards you. From out of the shadow step 3 wolves ready to leap on you. They will attack you one at a time.
Well, that's convenient.
The big question is, do you sleep in your sandals? I don't know. Do you sleep in your sandals?
Well, I suppose if I need to be ready to like run and defend myself at a moment's notice, I don't have to be like fiddling to get my shoes on.
Okay.
I feel like I'd keep them on.
So you've got to battle 3 wolves. They're quite tough. The first one has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 7. The second wolf has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 7. And the third wolf has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 9.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to attack you one at a time. And there's no means of escape. You are trapped between a rock and 3 wolves.
It's nice that they're, letting me attack them individually. One at a time, thank you. Form a nice orderly queue over there. That's the way.
But without further ado, we're going into battle.
This is the COVID line. Please do not bump into each other. Please leave 2 meter distances.
You're very polite, but they seem to be obeying you. Okay, the first wolf is going to attack.
Okay, I have 18.
I got a 15, so you hit it. They're British wolves. Forming an orderly queue. Okay, I got a 16.
I think it's glitching. There we go. 10, 23.
Oof. Okay. Got a bit of wolf on wolf action here. We've got lone wolf battling with 3 wolves.
21.
I only got a 16. Okay, that one's on 1 health.
And 21.
13. So that one is dead. And the second one comes forward, leaps at you.
And then I wave my leather sandals and it's like, come on then.
You're not even using your sword, you're just using your sandals.
Yeah, just like slap them about a bit.
Yeah. I only rolled a 12, so...
24.
Yeah, rubbish. Those sandals absolutely slap, don't they?
That would be 22.
I got a 17. Still not enough to beat you. Smack them with your sandals.
20.
I got an 18. Still not enough. It's on 1 health.
Oh. I rolled 16.
I only rolled a 10. Oh god. Terrible. Ah, that one's dead.
Day.
The final one. The final
2
one.
down, 1 to go.
Okay, this one's got the most stamina.
I got 21.
I got a 16. Okay. Oh.
I'm so glad that I got the maximum skill and then I got that fancy bracelet. 21.
17. Don't get too cocky though, because this was Ninja Monkey's downfall. He got too confident.
$20.
I only got a 12.
$21.
I got a 17. It's on 1 health, 1 more hit and it's gone. 1 more slap with the sandal and it's gone.
21 again.
14.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The sandals are victorious again.
You haven't even needed to, like, have you taken any hits yet? I don't think you have you? I don't even think you've taken any hits yet. I was going to say, do you need a provision or a break or anything? But...
My stamina is still 21 and I've literally... Well, actually it goes invisible, but I filled out half of the sheet. I've literally...
Yeah, you've done 7 battles and not taken a single hit. Just use your belt next time. If you win, turn to page 116.
I can't believe that 7 battles are not a little bit of damage.
Eventually you manage to get back to sleep, but you're awake early. In the morning light, you notice a gold-studded leather collar around the neck of the largest wolf. It must be worth at least 15 gold pieces. So you take a gold-studded leather collar worth 15 gold pieces and you put it into your backpack. You wonder who the wolf's owner might be. You collect your belongings and head off north along the path to page 314.
Can I wear that instead?
It doesn't give you the option
jewelry.
to. It doesn't give you the option. I would
number
totally wear that. It was 314.
314, thank you.
Okay, I'm out of tea. Oh, it was a really good cup of tea today. The ground is quite steep now as the path wends its way up into the hills. By the time you reach the top of the hill, the sun is quite hot. All around in the distance you see the tight green circle of darkwood forest. Mist still hangs in the tall grasses behind you, but ahead you see a valley floor bathed in sunlight. All is quiet. As you start down the far side of the hill, you notice a small wooden hut to the right of the path, with its door slightly open. Do you wish to enter the hut or press on northwards?
Let's go and investigate this house. We're like pillaging and raiding the village of Forest of Doom.
You're not really breaking and entering either. Like, the door's already open. So we're going to head
Gone into to
294.
all the holes, the caves.
Oh my goodness. 294.
Tree houses.
The hut consists of one room containing a fireplace, a wooden bed, a table with 2 chairs, a washing bowl, a wooden chest, and shelves crammed end to end with birds' eggs.
Ooh.
There's a lot of dust on the floor, and the room does not appear to have been lived in for months. Do you want to rummage through the fireplace, open the wooden chest, or leave the room and carry on northwards?
Seems like someone hasn't been here in a while, so I doubt they're coming back anytime soon. So let's check everywhere. Let's start with the fireplace.
Okay, 106. I don't think anyone's done this bit yet. 106. This is new to me as well. There is a fire-blackened copper kettle in the ashes of the fire, which you pick up to inspect. You remove the lid and find a gold ring with a large emerald set into it. It has a value of 15 gold pieces. You're very fortunate, and you add 2 luck points. So you go back up to 11 luck. You're happy with your new treasure, and you decide to ignore the wooden chest and leave the room and continue northwards.
No, I should have checked the chest. It might have had the hammer in it.
Oh no. You turn to page 288. You're like, oh, I've got a ring. Screw everything else, I'm out of here. Walking down the hill path, you see the valley floor stretching out ahead, and beyond, the sinister wall of trees.
But another happy little bush.
No worries. Thanks for the look. You see the sinister wall of trees, Darkwood. On the other side of the trees lies Stonebridge, your journey's end. As you reach the foot of the hills, you see many large boulders lying around on either side of the path.
Ready.
You are amazed to see that one of the large boulders gently rocks from side to side, like a leaf in a breeze. Do you wish to investigate the boulder, or would you rather head north into the valley?
Yeah, let's investigate. Since we're near the end, we got to check absolutely everywhere. I need that hammerhead.
Cool, okay. Page 84 to investigate.
All the things.
May as well.
And we've still got time anyway.
There's plenty of time. As you approach the boulder, you're even more surprised to see that it suddenly rises up on what appears to be two stumpy stone legs. Then two stone arms with huge club fists spring out of its sides. You stare in disbelief as the boulder lumbers towards you and raises one of its great stone fists.
Hello, boulder.
You snap out of your bewilderment and draw your sword. You must fight the boulder beast. No one's fought
Wait,
He's a boulder
can my
beast.
sword go through it?
I don't know, you might need to whack it with your sandal.
Yeah, Sandal always wins. It's like rock, paper, scissors, but Sandal beats all of them.
Rock, paper, scissors. Right, it says that you may escape after 3 rounds of attack by running north down the path and into the valley. It's got a skill of 8 and a stamina of 11. Are you ready to fight the boulder beast?
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's go. Skill of 8, stamina of 11.
I got 20.
I only got a 14, so you hit it.
Um, 19.
Only a 14. So I'm 7 health. And we've just reached the hour mark as well. Ooh.
19.
I rolled a 20, so he hits you this time. So you take 2 damage.
19 health now.
Your first
That's
hit.
my first hit.
You've lasted an hour and you've just taken your first hit.
Of everything I could get hit by, I'm not, disappointed that it's a boulder beast. I feel quite proud that, it's such an intimidating thing.
I only rolled a 15 this time.
I got 23.
Okay. It's on 5 stamina.
That is 21.
17. He's on 3 stamina.
21.
14. He's on 1 stamina. Final
I
hit.
could escape at this point, but at this point I might as well finish him. Finish him. Final roll.
Pretty much gone, I
I
think.
got 16.
I only got a 12.
Oh, yay. He's dead.
He's dead. You can't fool me, Dennis. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am very good. How are you today? So that was 1 hour, 1 minute and 35 seconds. 1 hour, 1 minute and 35 seconds. And we are going to turn to page 146. Okay, you took your first hit. You love watching these. Thank you so much. Thanks. Lone Wolf is doing really, really well today. He's only just taken his first load of damage. He's made it an hour. So his current stats are 13 skill, 19 stamina, and 11 luck. which
Be
is
sure to let
insane.
us know in the chat how you found Vicky's channel. Did it come through YouTube or someone's recommendation?
Oh, you can't fool me, Dennis has been here a while.
Oh, oops. Okay, well, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. If you win, turn to page 146. You look at the broken rock pile. I'm a bit of a regular. Yes, you are.
Whoa!
My goodness, right, we are going to actually pause the timer for this. We're going to pause the timer. Oh my goodness. Ta-ta for now. Thank you so much for the raid. Anxious Aaron, welcome in. Rayuba, welcome in. Beastly Richard, oh my gosh. Hi, Rayuba, how are you? Ta-ta for now. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you doing today? Sprung Hands, welcome back. Oh my goodness. What were you doing today?
Gosh.
You were just chatting. Oh my god, look at all those emotes. That's insane. Thank you for coming by. If you don't know who I am, I'm Vicky and I am currently doing Fighting Fantasy. Yeah, I am doing really great. Just chatting after an evening of Don't Starve. Oh my god, how did that go? And now all of us are just kidding. Hello, new people. Yeah, we're doing Fighting Fantasy. We're doing the Forest of Doom. So I do this every Saturday. We're doing a 12-episode season, and this is episode 7. So far, Lone Wolf is absolutely killing it. He's made it 1 hour, as you can see by the timer, and he's only just taken his first lot of damage. He's only got 1 heart, 1 life. The audience can give him a bonus life by donating £10, or they can give him a bonus life and a potion of teleportation by donating £20. So it's totally up to you. £10 per bonus. It went amazing. We all died unstarved. Oh my goodness. I've played Don't Starve together for a little bit, and I don't know if it's my kind of thing. I do enjoy survival sims, but I'm just not sure that that's quite me. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid and welcome in. I hope that all new people here will enjoy the show. Lone Wolf is absolutely nailing it. He just needs to make co-op as how we do it. Nice. Rayuba survived while everyone else starved. Well, nice one. Nice. So the top time to beat is 1 hour, 31 minutes and 23 seconds. If Lone Wolf can find both of the quest items, he's already found 1. So if he can find both of the quest items and make it out quicker than 1 hour, 31 and 23 seconds, he will take the top spot on the leaderboard. So keep watching, guys. We have just fought a boulder beast. Oh my gosh, we're up on page 146, so we're just staying, we're going off after that. So he's just fought a boulder beast, you just missed the battle, but he did win. So let us...
1 heart is very accurate. Humans only have 1 heart, it's not Doctor Who. Unfortunately, we can't have 2 hearts for you, but...
No, you can give him an extra heart if you donate £10. But at the moment he's absolutely killing it. So he may need a potion of teleportation though. Just saying, he may need that. That might be handy. And again, a donation of £10 will get him the potion of teleportation. So if anyone's feeling super generous. But for now, we are going to see what happens with this pile of broken rocks that was once a boulder beast. You look down at the broken rock pile.
A hammer.
Oh, one of the pieces might be a hammer. We'll see. Thank you for the follow. I thought you'd been here before, Rayuba. Definitely thought you'd already followed me. I definitely have seen you around. But thank you for the follow. Wait a tick. How was I not following? I'm sure that you were following. Twitch has obviously had a bit of a glitch. Yeah, no worries. I know that you were here before.
I recently discovered it had unfollowed me from 2 people. I found them the other day.
Twitch done you dirty. Yeah. Stupid Twitch. You look at the broken rock pile around your feet and wonder how such a beast ever came into being. Perhaps from the misused power of an even evil elementalist. Malibu fam, welcome in. How are you doing today? No one is dead yet. No one is dead. You will never know. It says, perhaps from the misused power of an evil elementalist, you will never know. Do you wish to take a piece of stone that was part of the boulder beast for later examination? Or you can just leave it, return to the path and head north down into the valley.
Yeah, I've collected everything else that's
Sure.
helped me before, so let's pick this up. Maybe it'll help me as well.
Okay, so you can take a piece of stone from a boulder beast, and now you're going to return to the path and head north down into the valley, page 245. You've just woken up and decided to hop onto Twitch. Well, thank you for being here. Look, your little cup, your little sub badge matches the colour of your name. You're showing up as orange for me, and your sub badge is orange. That's very nice. Page 245. Arriving on the valley floor, you find that the path splits. You can go north, west, or east. Beastly Richard, you had some of these books as a kid. I only got into them a few years back, but I have about 15 of them. Last season we did Death Trap Dungeon. This season we're doing Forest of Doom. If you want to go back and watch any of the episodes, I'm just going to shout out my YouTube there so you can go and check out the whole season. And we will definitely be doing more. I've already planned for the next season, or the next 2 seasons, so there will definitely be more, so stick around. We do this every Saturday at 1 p.m. What do you want to do? Do you want to go north, west, or east, Lone Wolf?
So far, I haven't taken any west turns, and west is like the signature now of your channel, so I'm going to have to do it eventually, so what better time than now? Let's go west. Yeah, go.
We're going to turn to page 233. We're going to go west to page 233. To the right of the path, you see a stone well with a bucket and a turning handle. Do you wish to take a closer look at the well, or would you rather continue your walk west?
Yeah, let's investigate it.
Let's take a look at the well, page 17.
Pro investigator.
Ryubi thinks you should have gone east. Okay. A ladder runs down the inside of the well to the water below.
Ooh.
However, there appears to be a tunnel just above the surface of the water which runs north. It's circular and has a diameter of only 1 metre. You can toss a gold piece into the well and make a wish. You can descend the ladder to take a look into the tunnel, or you can return to the path and head west.
I'm going to go and investigate.
Okay, so you're going to descend the ladder and look down the tunnel. Page 256. Climbing down the ladder, you do not notice that a rung is missing. You slip and lose your footing. Test your luck. So when Lone Wolf tests their luck, he has to roll both dice and he has to see if it's below 11. So his current luck score is 11, so it needs to be 11 or below.
I got 9.
So you are lucky, but now your luck goes down to 10. And you manage to hang on to the ladder with your hands and turn to page 122.
No twisted ankles and stuff here today.
No, you're all good. At the bottom of the ladder, you see that the tunnel runs quite a distance north. You're surprised to see that it's lit by torches at regular intervals along its length. Do you wish to crawl along the tunnel, or do you wish to climb back up the ladder?
Investigating has done me well so far, so let's go.
You're going to crawl along the tunnel to page 135. The tunnel continues north, and at last you arrive at a junction. You can crawl west or you can crawl east.
Ryoba thinks I should go east, so I'm gonna go east this time.
Okay, you're gonna crawl east, page 151. The tunnel ends at a cave entrance. A curtain hangs over the entrance, and you are unable to see inside. Do you wish to throw back the curtain and enter the cave, or do you wish to turn around and return to the junction in the tunnel?
I'm going to throw back the curtain and investigate.
Page 71. On pulling back the curtain, you see a tiny green-skinned creature with a large head. He has a long brown nose and pointed ears and wears brown canvas clothing. A large medallion hangs from his neck on a silver chain. The creature is sitting at a table, examining a red clay figure of a hand. On seeing you enter the cave, he takes a stone hammer, smashes the clay hand. He's a gremlin chief, and he jumps to his feet to face you with his hammer. You must fight him. He has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 5, but because the cave is so small, you need to reduce your attack strength by 3. So you'll have an attack strength of 10, which is still a lot.
Yeah.
So you need to fight this gremlin. He's got a skill of 5 and a stamina of 5.
That's a lot better than most people would have at this point.
Okay, let's battle.
Oh my gosh, I like the sound effect of the chuckles. I got 18.
I only got an 11. You've missed the weird Gremlin Art Collective. Yeah, it's just an art community, isn't it? Where they sculpt red clay hands. It has been a while since anyone found them, yeah.
13.
I only got a 10.
That's a relief.
It's on 1 health.
14.
I got a 15. This one hits you with his hammer.
Got to reduce that by 2. 17.
Second hit of the game. And it's by a
22.
little gremlin. 22. I can't beat that. Yeah, I can't beat that. So he's dead.
I was like, yeah, I'll take that.
If you win,
How dare you hit me?
turn to page 273. You take the medallion from the neck of the fallen gremlin. It is made of gold and is worth 9 gold pieces. There's nothing else of use or value in the cave. There's no other exit from the cave, and you have no other choice but to crawl back down the tunnel to the junction turning into 296. I did know he co-founded Games Workshop, yes. I am a massive nerd. Beastly Richard, I am a huge nerd. So yes, I did indeed know that. 296. Back at the junction, you may now either crawl back south towards the well or continue crawling west.
I'm going to continue going west.
Okay.
I'm going to cover all the bases here.
Page 284. You soon arrive at another junction in the tunnel. You can head north or head south.
I'm going to go north.
Head north to page 81. Ahead you hear high-pitched voices frantically calling to each other. Might as well. Why not?
I'm hoping this means that they're goblins. Hopefully with something I need.
The tunnel ends at a small cave entrance. Suddenly, an arrow flies out of the cave towards you. You must test your luck. So you need to roll a 10 or below.
One of them was like, yes! I got 7.
Okay, so you are lucky. The arrow whistles past your heads. Oh, thank you for the follow, Martin. The arrow whistles past your head and you turn to page 49. You press on down the tunnel into the cave entrance. The roof of the cave is no higher than the tunnel and you're unable to stand up. The cave is very small and filled with tiny bits of furniture and all manner of objects and curios. Standing in the middle of the cave are 2 green-skinned creatures with small bodies and large heads. They've got pointed ears and long noses and their clothes are made from sacks. They appear very alarmed and charge at you with their daggers. You must fight the gremlins. You're unable to turn around to escape. The first gremlin has a skill of 4 and a stamina of 3. The second gremlin has a skill of 3 and a stamina of just 2. And you've got to fight them one at a time and reduce your attack strength by 3. Just because of your cramped position. Oh my god, all of the shout-outs. Take a moment to admire the fletching on that arrow. Handmade by gremlins. Yeah, it is. It's a very high quality one. So we've got to battle these gremlins.
I got 21 on my first roll.
Oh my goodness. I can't beat that. Yeah, I literally can't beat that. I only got a 10.
Another happy little bush.
Thank you for the lurk. Back to killing people. Alright. You're gonna kill these in no time.
20.
7, 8, 9. I got an 11. That one's dead, so the next one's now gonna come at you.
$19.
I only rolled a 9, so he's dead already.
Instantly dead.
Instant
Just
death.
one strike.
Insta death.
Critical hit.
Insta death. If you win, turn to page 371. There are many handmade clay figures of human hands in different positions, covering every available surface. They are all painted with bright red glaze. In a copper vase, you find 3 gold pieces, which you add to your backpack. There's nothing else of use or value in the cave. You leave by crawling back the way you came to the junction, taking a clay hand with you if you wish.
Okay, I'll add that to my thing.
And we're going to turn to
Just
page 93. Just
collecting everything.
a random hand. You just never know. Page 93.
Maybe I'll use it to open some crazy door handle, which is a creature, and let it take the hand instead of taking me. We never know.
Back at the junction, you may either now go east or keep going south. So east would take you back towards the well. South is an unexplored place.
Let's go south, make sure that we get everything here.
Why not? Page 270. The tunnel ends at a cave entrance.
No more goblin.
On entering the cave, you see that the roof is no higher than the tunnel, and you're unable to stand up. The cave is the lair of an intelligent creature. It contains small pieces of furniture. There's a wooden box just over a metre in length at the back of the cave. Do you wish to lift the lid of the box, or turn around and return to the junction in the tunnel?
I'm going to lift the box, and I'm going to hope that inside is what I need.
It could be the hammerhead. So you've got
I'm
the
hoping
handle.
there's no more gremlins. I'm hoping it's a goblin this time.
Thank you so much for the bits. Open the box. Open
Yeah,
the box.
open that box.
100 bits to open the box. Thank you so much for those bits.
Pop it
Very much
open.
appreciated. Okay, you're going to lift the lid of the box, page 229.
229.
229. As you touch the wooden box, the lid flies up without you having to lift it. From out of the box leaps a tiny green-skinned creature with a large head. He has a large nose and pointed ears. What's in the bags? What's in the bags? You're taken by
What is it with those
surprise.
goblins?
The gremlin takes a stab at you with his dagger. You better test your luck.
Oh,
You've got to roll a 9 or below.
I got 7.
You are lucky and you manage to dodge his thrusting blade. I've been trying to remember what the tiny furniture reminds me of. It's Lester Freeman from The Wire. I actually haven't watched The Wire. Okay, you turn to page 165. You managed to dodge his blade. The small gremlin is agile, being able to run around you while having difficulty in moving about on your hands and knees. You back up against a wall and you draw your sword. You must fight the gremlin. He has a skill of 5 and a stamina of only 3. Only 3. Again, you've got to reduce your attack strength by 3 because of your cramped fighting position. Let's battle.
I got 19.
I got a 12. I literally can't win, I don't think.
15.
15 as well, so nothing happens.
Daggers. 19.
I got a 12. So he's dead.
Ooh, final goblin done.
Oh my goodness. If you win, turn to
Goblin
page
exterminator.
242. You have cleared these caves out. 242. Rummaging through some bedding in a chest of drawers, you find an ingot of gold. It's worth 28 gold pieces, but it's very heavy, and if you wish to take it with you, you must drop some other objects from your backpack.
Oh.
So if you want to take the ingot of gold worth 28 gold pieces, you need to give up another item from your backpack.
Can I leave the nose filters behind since I've already used them?
Yeah, sure. Sure. I mean, I can't imagine that they're going to free up much weight, but sure. And now you have an ingot of gold worth 28 gold pieces. And we're going to go back to the junction in the tunnel, which was page 121. And now you can go back east or keep going north. So east will take you back towards the well. And you've already been north.
I think we've explored everywhere, so let's go back to the well.
Okay, page 61. Seeing you're back at the first junction, do you want to crawl back south towards the well? Or continue east, which will take you to the first place you explored?
Let's go back to the well.
Okay, 398. You reach the end of the tunnel and are about to step out onto the ladder when you hear footsteps above you. Someone is coming down the ladder towards you. Do you wish to reach out and attempt to grab hold of the first leg that comes into view, or wait for the visitor to enter the tunnel?
I think it's logical to fight him on solid ground. I'm gonna wait so he doesn't just like jump and flatten me.
Okay, page 193. A small green-skinned gremlin steps off the ladder to enter the tunnel. He stands no more than a meter high and is surprised to see you.
So many gremlins!
He draws a dagger from his pocket in his jerkin. You must fight him. He has a skill of 4 and a stamina of 4, and you must reduce your attack strength by 3 because of your cramped position.
After this, the gremlins are all going to be extinct. There's not going to be a single one left in the world.
I think so.
16.
I only rolled a 14. So you hit him?
15.
An 11. God. He's dead. At least these battles with the gremlins are super quick. Okay, if you win, turn to page 110. And you've not eaten a single provision yet either. 110. You're doing
I should
very,
probably
very well.
do that when I get out, actually.
Yeah,
I've lost enough health to need to eat one.
Oh my goodness. I mean, we've made it to 1 hour 22 and you're just about to eat your first provision. Okay, you can
I'm more peckish than injured.
Yeah, just a little bit peckish. Do you wish to search through the gremlin's leather backpack or leave the tunnel without any further delay?
Yeah, let's search him, see if he's got any goodies in his bag.
Yeah, sure. Page 257.
Maybe he's got a bag of Haribo.
Oh man, I've not had Haribo in so long. Inside the backpack you find some elven bread, which restores 4 stamina points if you'd like to eat it. You can also add 1 luck point. Oh my goodness.
Yes, I will eat it, and then I still have all 10 provisions. I didn't even need to go to the top and have a snack. He's got one for me. He's like, here you go, food.
Feeling a little bit snacky. Thanks for the bread. Page 31 we're going to next. Page 31.
So now I'm like back up to full health.
Ridiculous. You crawl out of the tunnel and step onto the ladder. You climb out of the well and return to the path. Page 362. Which way are you heading now? You can continue east or you can continue west.
Let's go west.
West. Page 238 to go west. 238. I'm so glad that I added that west command. 238. Walking west along the valley floor, you pass a junction in the path which leads south and back into the hills. You decide to keep going west, turning to page 221. The valley floor is covered with lush green grass and it's very flat. You soon arrive at another junction in the path. You can continue west or head north.
We've gone west twice. Let's go north.
Okay, turning north to page 199. Obviously, as well, the chat can help you. So chat, get involved if you think you should go a certain way. To the left of the path, you notice a large mud pool bubbling loudly. Steam rises from the thick bubbles breaking the surface of the mud. You can throw a gold piece into the mud and make a wish. Rub some hot mud on your wounds. Hot wounds. Or you can continue north along the path.
I don't actually have any wounds, so let's just continue going north.
Sure, page
Let's
3...
not have a mud bath.
No. Page 303.
Imagine that you're on a quest and you're like, oh, there's some nice warm mud here. I'm just going to stop and have a quick little mud bath.
Sure, why not? Why not?
Spa day. Spa day at the Forest of Doom. You're welcome.
Okay. I am looking for something and I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't really know what I'm looking for a particular sound and I don't know what I'm looking for. But high in the sky you see a large flying creature.
Ooh.
Come on.
Bird noises.
Yeah, a large flying creature. It's bigger than any bird you've ever seen. It comes closer and it screeches loudly.
Dinosaur.
That'll do.
More of a roar than a screech, but yeah, let's go with that.
What have we got here?
Oh.
Yeah, that'll do.
Screechy.
That's kind of screechy. Yeah. You can see its long head and mouth are full of sharp teeth. Its green skin is reptilian and its wings span for 5 meters. There is nowhere to take cover on the valley floor. You must fight the pterodactyl, which is now swooping down on you as a skill of 7 and a stamina of 8.
I said dinosaur, yay! This is fun.
Okay, skill of 7, stamina of 8. Fighting a pterodactyl.
Okay, that's 23.
I got a 14, so you hit it. What weapon are you using now? Are you just slapping it with your sandal or your belt or sword? What have you gone for?
I think currently we're just using sandals. They seem to have served us well so far. It's like smacking this sharp-toothed dinosaur with a leather sandals.
Well, you seem to be doing well because I've only rolled a 12 and you've got a skill of 13, so...
Yeah, I literally just rolled a 6 and a 5, so... There's no way. Okay, that is 19.
I got a 17, and I was really proud of that. I was like, come on, a 17, it's got to hit. No. Right, it's only got 2 stamina left.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
I got
We're
21.
getting another raid. We're mid-battle, guys. We're mid-battle. 7. I got an 18. So you hit it. It's dead. It's dead.
Are we pausing for a raid?
We are going to pause for a raid, yes. Welcome, Corpsey. How you doing, my darling? Thank you for bringing your people over. Let's pause it there just for a raid. And we'll call that a save point as well. Pterodactyl. How are you, Corpse? I miss your beautiful little face. 1 hour, 29, 17 seconds. Oh my goodness. Playing Gloomhaven. Oh wow. Yeah, how are things going? Everything's going really well. Lone Wolf was my adventurer today. He's doing very, very well. He's already found the hammer handle. He still needs to find the hammer head and make it to the dwarven village of Stonebridge. It doesn't look likely that he's going to beat the top time. The top time to beat is 1 hour, 31 and 23 seconds. So that's not looking likely. At the moment, he does not have the hammer head, but he has just fought a pterodactyl. So that was pretty cool.
The world was pointless and it took way too long.
Yep, it does. Don't go down the well. But yeah, thanks guys. If you don't know who I am, I'm Vicky. I stream currently. I only stream twice a week. I stream on a Tuesday on my lunch break from work because I just started a new job. So on Tuesdays I take an extended lunch break and I stream. At the moment I'm streaming Dwarf Romantic, which is a really nice little game, and on Saturdays I always stream Fighting Fantasy. So we're doing a 12 episode season and this is episode 7, and we do them every week on a Saturday at 1 PM UK time. I keep trying to get Corpsey on, so everyone give him a nudge, get him on my show. That would be very nice. But yeah, that's me, and my guest is Lone Wolf. So there we go. Stick around if you like Fighting Fantasy, or if you just want to see what it is. Stick around and have some fun. Make yourself comfy and enjoy your Saturdays. Are you sticking around, Corpse, or have you got a raid and run? Okay, so you've just fought a pterodactyl. We're going to go to page 247. I've actually run out of save points because you've had so many. Okay, 247, let's continue. The loathsome pterodactyl lies in a crumpled heap where it crashed to the floor after the fatal blow from your leather sandal. He's fighting with leather sandals. He's given up on his sword because he's got such high skill. He can whack everything with a leather sandal now, apparently. Walking over to it, you notice a yellow arrow painted on the grass beside the path, pointing west. You have to run to Harrogate and back, oh no worries. I will have a great stream. Have a lovely day, my darling. Enjoy your run to Harrogate and back. Gosh knows why you're doing that. There's a yellow arrow painted on the grass beside the path, pointing west. Do you wish to keep going north, or do you wish to follow the arrow west?
Let's follow the arrow and go west.
Okay, follow the arrow west to page 3, which I know you hate. I know you hate the low numbers, so we're going to page 3. You follow 5 more arrows to the trunk of an old dead tree rooted in the ground. You see that the trunk is hollow, and the hole continues through the trunk into the ground, making a tunnel. It's very dark down the hole, and you can't see how far it is to the bottom. Do you have a ring of light?
I do indeed have a ring of light.
If you have a ring of light, you'll turn to page 322.
Ooh.
The light from your ring pierces the murky depths of the tree trunk and the tunnel below. You see a gold medallion hanging from a silk ribbon within your reach on a wooden peg which is inside the trunk. It is worth 5 gold pieces and you put it in your backpack. The bottom of the tunnel is 5 meters below. Do you possess a rope of climbing?
I do.
If you do, turn to page 94. So you've now got a medallion worth 5 gold pieces We're going to see where the rope of climbing takes you. Page 94. I don't believe anyone's done this bit either. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. I'm sorry. Oh, have a good
This doesn't
scratch.
bode well if other people have found the items. That means that I'm not going to find it here.
We've already gone past the high score as well, the quickest time. High score, quickest time, you know what I mean. You take the rope of climbing out of your backpack. It knows what to do, and it wraps itself around the top of the tree trunk and descends the hole into the tunnel below, which invites you to climb down. Do you wish to climb down the rope, or change your mind and return to the path heading north again, leaving your rope?
Well, we've used the rope. We might as well climb down and see what there is.
Okay, you're going to climb down the rope, page 136. Let's go and explore.
We're already late for the village, so we might as well have fun, explore everything,
Let's see.
make our adventure worthwhile.
You climb down the rope to the tunnel below. Your eyes soon become accustomed to the darkness, and you see that the tunnel is only 1 meter high. You must crawl along on your hands and knees.
More goblins in this 1 meter cavern.
You must crawl along on your hands and knees to explore it. Turn to page 69 though. 69.
Oh.
Giggity. The tunnel goes deeper underground, heading west some 60 meters before opening out into a vast cavern with green, slimy walls. Ugh. Green, slimy walls. Do I have a green, slimy wall? I don't think I do have a green, slimy wall effect. 69. Yeah, 69 does nothing in my chat. Just gotta imagine something cool. It's covered in green, slimy walls. A shaft of daylight shines down from the roof of the cavern, illuminating the floor. Small, pale-skinned humanoids are scattered about, and they appear to be tending to crops. What do green, slimy walls sound like? I don't really know. I don't really know. Maybe that's why I've not got a sound for them, because I don't know what they sound like.
I feel like they wouldn't really make a sound except from you squelching through the slime. Yeah,
just a little bit of squelchiness. Like if you were, I guess, like walking on like moss, like wet moss.
Like when you put the knife to get the jam out of the jam jar and it squelches in there.
That's sort of squelchy. Small pale-skinned humanoids are scattered about, and they appear to be tending to crops of different coloured fungi. A stream trickles through the cavern. Stone steps rise past alcoves on the far wall to a hole in the roof, through which daylight streams. You draw your sword, or your sandal, whichever, and you approach one of the small humanoids. As you get nearer, you see that they are hairless, and their eyes are blank. They seem totally uninterested in your presence, walking slowly between their rows of fungi, and bending down occasionally to remove unwelcome insects and weeds from the crops.
I wonder if they're blind from the darkness.
I think so. You can attack one of them. You can chop down one of the fungi. You can demand to eat a green-topped fungus. Or you can demand to eat a red-topped fungus. Give me a green-topped fungus! Give me a... How dare you demand a fungus? So you can attack them, chop down a fungi, demand a green-topped fungus, or demand a red-topped fungus.
I've learned from Cabbage's experience that it's not always a good idea to eat mushrooms, so I'm not going to go for any fungus, and these people haven't done anything, so I'm not going to just randomly attack them at the moment.
Okay, but you have to choose one of those 4 options. You have to attack them, chop down a fungus, demand to eat a green top fungus, or demand to eat a red top fungus. You've got to choose one of the 4 options, I'm afraid.
I'll chop down a fungus. That seems like the safest option.
Okay, 1, 4, 3. Your sword cuts through the meter-high fungus as easily as if it were butter. A great cloud of spores is released from the stem, making it difficult to breathe. You start to cough and splutter, lose 2 stamina points. You've barely taken any damage this whole game, and now you take 2 damage from splitting open a fungus. Turn to page 80. There does not seem to be much point in staying here any longer. You walk over to the steps in the far wall. Turn to page 293. The steps are made of stone, chiselled into the wall of the cavern. They are wet from the slime which drips down the walls. You see that there are 3 alcoves leading off the steps into the cavern wall at different intervals up to the roof. They are each 3 meters high. You climb the steps and peer into the gloom of the first alcove, where you see a barrel and a wooden chest. You can look inside the barrel, try to open the wooden chest, or continue climbing up the stairs.
We had an opportunity to open a wooden chest, and I am still bummed that we didn't open it. So I will open this chest.
Okay, page 3.
Even if it's the last thing I do.
Page 389. You raise your sword above your head and smash it down onto the wooden chest. It splinters into tiny pieces, and amongst the broken bits of wood you find 8 gold pieces. You can add 1 luck point. So you've found 8 gold pieces. We go back up to 10 luck. If you haven't done so already, you may now look at the barrel, or you can leave the alcove and climb further up the steps.
Let's check the barrel as well.
Okay, look at the barrel, page 215. Inside the barrel, you find a heavy iron shield.
Ooh.
It says you can take it with you if you wish, or if you don't wish to touch it, you can turn to 201. So you can either take it or not.
I might as well take it. I think it's better than the one that I already have.
Yeah, I don't think you have a shield at all at the moment.
Oh, I guess it must be from the other adventure, then it's a shield.
Okay.
So I have one now.
Okay, 248. Let's see if this gives you anything. You now possess an Emperor's Shield made long ago by a master armourer. Add 1 luck point. Holy crap.
Wow.
Can't touch this.
Back up to 11.
Oh my goodness, you have been so lucky this entire adventure. The shield will give you a greater defense in all future battles. Should a creature wound you, throw 1 die. On a 4, 5, or 6, its damage to you will be reduced by 1. So if you get hit in any future battles, if you roll a die and it's a 4, 5, or 6, you reduce the damage. So do you think you'll remember that?
I think so.
Okay, I will make a note. So shield.
I'm going to draw a little shield insignia.
6. Reduce damage by 1. If you get hit. I mean, you've hardly been hit at all. It says you may now leave the alcove and climb further up the steps, turning to page 88.
I've been very lucky with everything except my timekeeping.
Yes. So we're definitely not getting out quicker
It
than
would have
ninja
been
monkey.
the best run ever if I did all of this, but in like an hour and 10 minutes and beat the time.
Climbing the steps, you soon reach the second alcove. You see vague shapes in the dark and hear the sound of shuffling feet. Do you wish to enter this alcove or continue climbing?
Yeah, let's explore it.
Okay.
Hopefully something useful is here.
212. Oh my goodness. No one's done
If we
this
have-
bit, so this is
I
a
don't
bit
have
scary.
any space for battles.
I've got no more space for save points.
I'll literally have to start on the next page.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Inside the alcove, you see 4 more of the small humanoids, but this time they're wearing leather armor and carrying long spears. They move to attack you, and you're forced to fight the clone warriors. Clone warriors?
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
This just got very sci-fi.
They come at you one at a time. The first one has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 5, so don't worry about these. I can track these.
Okay.
The second one has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 4. The third one has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 6. And the fourth one has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 5. It says they'll fight you one at a time, and you may escape by running out of the alcove and up the steps. So you can escape if you want to, or you can stand and fight them.
I've been very good with the fight, so let's fight them and see what happens.
Okay, you're gonna fight them?
They don't seem too tough.
Okay. Famous last words, perhaps?
Hopefully not.
Okay, let's battle. Oh, the page flip counter. Yeah, we should do a page flip counter.
19.
I got an 11, so you hit the first one. Very nice of them to wait, isn't it?
21.
I only rolled a 9.
That's 21.
I rolled an 11, so the first one is dead.
Wow. 25.
An 11.
That is so ridiculously high.
That is ridiculously high.
19.
A 12, so that one's dead as well. My goodness.
It's like carving through them.
What weapon are you using right now?
Using the
sandal.
sword. I was like, let's not take chances. Let's use the sword for this.
Okay.
I mean, we defeated the dinosaur with a leather sandal,
We
but
did.
this time, let's just use the sword.
Okay, so I rolled a 10.
I got 19. Spike one with a high heel. I got 18.
I rolled a 12.
I got 23.
I got an 11, 12, 14. Okay, that one is dead. The last one is like looking a little bit sheepish. It's like
17.
it's kind of like wetting itself a little bit as it comes towards you with its spear. I only got an 11. I got a 12. It's got 1 health left. 1
Good.
health.
19 again.
Yeah, it's dead. I rolled double ones, so terrible, terrible, terrible. If you win, turn to
Poor
page
warriors.
321. So that was 1 hour 44, 59 seconds. We're going to turn to page, what did I say? 321. And
3,
you have
2,
got
1,
a
0.
13. You've got a luck of 11. And you've still got 10 provisions, I think?
Yeah.
Oh
10
my
provisions
goodness.
and 19 stamina.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. As each clone warrior dies, it dissolves into a pool of coloured liquid on the rocky floor. Not wishing to stay in the dank and musty alcove any longer, you leave and climb further up the steps to page 107. Oh my god. Just as you reach the last steps before the next alcove, a jet of flame shoots out to bar your way. Then a huge dark shape steps out from the alcove, flame shooting from its nostrils. Black smoke curls up into the air. The beast is shaped like a man, but has wings and carries a flaming sword in one hand and a whip in the other. A gold crown sits on its head. It faces you motionless on the steps above you. Suddenly it cracks its whip. Oh no, I don't have a whip crack. Oh, whoosh. And it raises its fiery sword. The only way out of this cavern lies before you at the top of the steps. To get there, you have to fight the fire demon, master of the clones.
I feel like I should have got that fireproof thing from the shop.
Oh dear.
Like, oh, this would have been handy right now.
Okay, so he's got a skill of 10 and a stamina of 10. So this is going to be a tough fight. In addition to its normal attack with its fiery sword, I must throw 1 die for every attack round for its whip. So it's going to attack with its fire sword and then attack with its whip. So it's going to attack you twice.
Okay.
It says on a roll of a 1 or a 2, the whip will lash you, and you'll reduce your stamina by 1 point. But on a roll of 3 to 6, the whip misses you. You can use your luck. You haven't used any luck for battles yet, so it may be worth using some luck to reduce any damage that you take. Remember about your shield as well, so if you take any damage, you can roll for your shield and we'll see what happens. But this is going to be a tough fight, guys, a really tough fight against the fire demon. Let's see what happens. You've got no chance to escape, you have to fight. So, let's see what happens.
Um, 22.
So I rolled a 15. But now it's going to attack you with its whip. I rolled a 1. So it's going to attack you for an extra point of damage.
So that will always do 1 damage.
Yeah. If it rolls a 1 or a
Okay.
2, it will always do 1 damage.
So 18.
Remember to use your shield against that.
How does that work though?
So
because
you roll 1 dice.
Okay.
And
I got a 1.
Okay, no, so it does do a damage. So if you roll a 4, 5, or 6, you could reduce that damage. So
Okay.
you basically shield yourself against the whip, but not this time.
I have 21.
Okay, I have a 18, so you hit it. Remember to use luck as well if you want to. If you want to do
Can
more
I-
damage.
I would like to use luck to try and get another hit.
Okay, so you need to roll an 11 or less.
I have 8.
Oh, nice, okay. So he's actually down to 4 health now.
Yeah.
Let's see if he whips you. Yes, he does. So you take an extra point of damage from the whip.
But then I have the shield.
You have your shield.
And I rolled a 2.
Okay, so you still take
So
the
it's
damage. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to be fuming right now.
Absolutely.
Okay. 3, 18, 21.
I got a 19, so you hit him. He's down to his last health. So he's got one hit left in him. Do you want to use luck at all?
Yes.
Okay, see if you
That's
can
so
finish him
much
off. You need to roll a 10 or below.
I got a 9.
Oh my goodness, okay.
So lucky. He's
You
dead.
have done it. 1 hour 50 and 37 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I defeated the fire demon.
If you win, turn to page 152. You have a skill of 13, a luck of 10, I believe. Oh no, luck of 9 now.
Luck is
of
9.
And
So
provision
just
is
use
10.
that.
Okay, 152. Let's see what happens to you. 152.
Am I allowed to eat a provisions
You
at this point?
can eat some provisions, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one provision and get my health back to 21.
Okay. In its dying throes, the fire demon is engulfed by its own fire.
Ooh.
You step backwards and grab its crown as it slumps to the ground in a smouldering heap. Its alcove lair is cold and dank. Inside there is a magnificent throne, in front of which cower 2 clone warriors on their hands and knees, bowing to you in worship. You have defeated their master. You may now place the crown on your head, sit on the throne, or step over the fire demon and climb up to the roof.
I was so worried that this is gonna end in like instant death because I don't have a fireproof, but
Okay, so you can place the crown on your head, sit on the throne, or step over the fire demon and climb up to the roof.
I'm gonna place the crown on my head and sit on the throne.
Okay. Page 333 to put the crown on your head. The crown fits perfectly on your head. The 2 clone warriors look up at you and stare in awe at you. With the crown on your head, you hear talking in your mind and realise that the clone warriors are trying to communicate telepathically with you. They tell you that you are their new master and they require instructions. They ask you what should be done with the new crop of red-topped fungi. You decide that you don't want to be the master of the clone warriors and workers and raise your hands to your head to remove the crown. With horror you see that the skin on your hands has withered and darkened dramatically. You try to take the crown off your head, but it will not move. It is evil. It has found a new host in you. Gradually your features change and you adopt the shape and colour of a fire demon. Your new destiny.
Oh my god.
Your new destiny is determined and your adventure ends here.
I became the very thing I tried to destroy, or I did destroy.
Oh my god, you become a fire demon and you're now...
I should have just gone up the stairs and left it.
You should have, but you didn't.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
So your adventure ends here. So you, but you have the hammer handle. So if anyone wants that now, if anyone else comes in looking, they've basically got to come and find you for it. It's the power of the shiny. I know. Oh my goodness. So there you go. You made it to 1 hour 53 and 23 minutes. But you didn't make it out and you didn't find the hammer. But how cool was that? No one's done that part of the adventure yet. That's why I've kept going with this book, because I'm like, there's so much of the book that people haven't discovered yet or haven't done yet. No one's ever fought the fire demon. No one else has ended that way, so that was really, really cool. I did wonder whether anyone was ever going to go into those caves with the mushrooms. So yeah, you've made my day.
I'm glad.
So you haven't made it out, but I think that was a wicked ending. That was really, really cool. But I am gonna have to give you a sad trombone because you didn't win, and I love the sad trombone.
I'm also now a king, though.
Yeah, the king of the Clone Warriors. Yeah.
I wonder if I can command them to get me the hammerhead.
Oh yes, leave the caves and go and find the hammerhead. But you don't know where it is, and neither do they. So, yeah. But there we go. So your adventure has ended. How did you find that?
That was very fascinating. It was really exciting at first. Like, it was moving on quite quickly, and I was like, I'm making good progress. I found the handle. It's all going really well. And then it kind of just like slowly started getting slower, and then it just kind of went downhill. I just ended up fighting goblin.
You did. It's like your phone ringing.
Shoot, yes it is. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
I didn't even hear it with these.
You got noise cancelling headphones. That's okay.
They're not noise cancelling, but there's like so much padding that I don't hear anything.
But yeah, that was really cool. But that the goblins, the gremlins, definitely slowed you down. But
That was a very shocking plot twist at the end, though.
it was a very shocking twist. I don't even know what to call this episode. So it's got to be something to do with leather sandals.
Slapping with leather until the burning starts. Because it's the fire demon, I don't know.
Wow, what a creative title. No. We have a flap emergency, yes we do. I don't know, we're going to have
Slapping
to...
the sandal
Oh my god.
into flames.
Definitely got to figure out something with the sandals for the title. But yeah, so that is the end of your adventure. I'm afraid we can go no further. We have no bonus lives, no teleports, nothing like that, and I don't think anything is going to help you at the moment. So where can people find you, and what do you do here on Twitch? I'll give you another shout out. Big yourself up for a couple of minutes.
Thank you. I do occasional variety streams. I have done cooking. I have done gaming, Fall Guys, Sims. I've played another game that I forgot the name of. You can find it on my channel. I've even done a random yoga stream, which was kind of funny. And then my really awkward side came out when I compared one of the yoga poses to dead bodies that you see on TV in the morgue. Because it is literally called corpse pose.
Oh, I see.
You can learn all about that if you want to Google Shavasana. And then I don't currently have a schedule. It's kind of whenever, but I hope to stream more regularly, so I could be doing any kind of random thing. I've even recently started playing Dead by Daylight with friends.
Oh my
even though I said I would never do that. So.
I would never. I'm way too scared. Absolutely no way. Absolutely no way.
One day you may find me streaming and screaming that.
Oh my god. Have you played it yet? You've played it already? Do you find it really scary?
It is. I literally have I screamed so much when I was being chased 2 nights ago by one of the killers that it didn't all fit into one clip. I had to do 2 separate clips.
Oh my god.
Of me being chased screaming.
Yeah, no, I've watched people play it. I've watched people play it. I'm just like, nope. That's definitely a nope for me. Absolutely
My friend
not.
was streaming it, and someone came in and was like, "How is everyone doing?" And she's like, "Yeah, everyone is fine." And then just hear me screaming in the background, and then they're like, "It's great how you're saying everyone is fine," and then we hear someone screaming with sheer terror.
No, it's not. It's not for me. Definitely not. I mean, I'm a bit of a wimp anyway when it comes to. Sorry, I'm just moving my chair. I'm a bit of a wimp anyway when it comes to anything horror. But yeah, they do make for fun streams though. Like, I think people love to see people being scared, so it does make for a fun stream.
Yeah.
But yes, I think unfortunately that is the end of your adventure, so I think I'm going to have to say goodbye to you, Lone Wolf. But I'll catch up with you soon. It's been a pleasure having you on.
Look forward to seeing you soon.
It has been a BDSM adventure, hasn't it? Oh my goodness. Yikes. But yeah, I will catch up with you soon. You've been a great adventurer today, so thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll be following up with you with a certificate to say that you didn't pass. You didn't pass.
Thank you.
No worries.
I hope everyone else enjoys their weekend as well.
Oh yeah, have a lovely weekend, my dear, and I'll catch up with you soon.
And if you have any Easter chocolate, make sure you have it before it goes off.
I've eaten all my Easter chocolate. So it's
I was referring to people in the chat.
Yeah, mine's all gone.
I'm quite confident that you would have finished all your Easter chocolate by now.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have much to start with. Did you have much Easter chocolate?
I haven't actually. I was waiting for it to get reduced, and then I kind of forgot to go and get some.
They don't do it. They take it all off. Whenever I've been, like, literally on Easter, they're removing all of the Easter eggs, and you can't get it at all. You can't get it at all. Like the day after, they don't reduce any of them. They're just gone.
I thought I could go and get a couple of reduced ones a couple of days after.
Well, I mean, they don't round here. I've never been lucky enough to get a reduced one. They're all gone.
I've never actually gone shopping for Easter products before, so that's why I have no idea.
You could probably get some online, maybe.
That's true.
I might have a look at some sale chocolate. Yum.
There's actually an app called Too Good To Go.
Oh, I've already got that, yeah.
Yeah, perhaps you could find something on there.
I don't think there will be Easter chocolate. But yeah, thank you, Singing Unicorn. Ninja, you are very late today. You've missed it. You've missed the whole lot. We're done. We're just literally finishing up. But he didn't beat your score. He didn't even make it out. The way that Lone Wolf's adventure ended, he fought a fire demon and then took the crown of the fire demon, and now he lives in a cave and he has become a fire demon. So.
And also I slapped up a pterodactyl with my leather sandal.
Yeah, it was a very good adventure today, but he didn't make it out. He did find the handle of the hammer, but he didn't find the head. Each their own, I guess. I know, right? It was a very, very odd adventure today, but a really good one. He definitely didn't make it out, and he hasn't beaten your score. So Ninja Monkey still holds the top spot on the leaderboard with a time of 1 hour, 31 minutes and 23 seconds. So they could be the winner of the season. Daddy Reynolds, why did you sneak in? Thank you for the serve, my darling. Thank you so much. That's what she said. Right, my darlings, we do have to end. You did it! Thank you, my darling. I hope you're really well. I love seeing all my regulars come in here. This is so nice. But yeah, join me. I've got my next 4 adventurers already lined up. So we've definitely got the next 4 weeks already planned. 4 more episodes. We've actually got 5 more episodes of the season. But the next 4 people are already booked in. So we're going to have Kiki Gigi is coming on, Colleen is coming on, Ready for Singing is coming on, and Misty X is coming on. So I've got those 4 people booked. I currently have no one for the finale yet. So if anyone wants to be my final adventurer, then let me know. I'm sure someone will.
Have it be Premiere again.
Probably will be Premiere again, but I don't think it should be.
Could you imagine if he comes last and wins again?
Could you imagine? That's what I don't want to happen. I fear that it will. I fear that that's what will happen. But this is rigged. So yeah, I don't. If Premiere wants to come on, that's great, but I think it would seem a bit odd if he was the final adventurer for every season, especially if he wins. But yes, so thank you for being such a wonderful adventurer today. I'm going to go because I really need the loo. Watch him knock it out in 45 minutes, yeah, I bet. Premier's got game. He has. Premier did so well. I was amazed at how well he did at Death Trap Dungeon. He just, whizzed through and got everything. I was like... And that cold read at the end... when he figured out what gems he needed, that, I was like, that was amazing. That was amazing. If you missed last season, if you have no idea what we're talking about, go and catch it now on YouTube. There's my channel. There you go.
Go subscribe, like all the videos.
You know
comment
what?
on all of them.
Yeah, if you subscribe, I can get my own custom URL. So yeah, I don't get many comments, so I'd love people to comment and leave some likes and tell me what they think of last season. All of this current season is all on there as well, so go and check that out. But yes, I keep trying to end this episode because I need the loo. So yeah, off we pop. But I'm gonna say goodbye to Lone Wolf, and I'll catch you soon, and I'll send you your certificate later. Everyone, give some claps in chat for Lone Wolf. You're looking forward to the highlight reel. I cannot wait to do the highlight reel for this season. But yes, off we go. Oh, there he goes. Lovely. Some claps in chat for Lone Wolf. Wonderful. He was a great guest today. Really, really good today. If you missed the episode, it will be, you can watch the VOD back, but it will also be on YouTube later today. And the way that ended was really, really satisfying for me. So I love it when when people don't quite make it out. But that was a really satisfying ending. What a great episode today. What a fantastic episode. Leather, sandals, whips, chains. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. It was a bit of a kinky episode, wasn't it? A lot of BDSM happening. But yeah, thank you everybody. I hope that everyone has a lovely rest of their Saturday. Gotta say thank you to my guest, Lone Wolf 007, for coming on today. He was a great guest. Thank you to Ian Livingston for creating this amazing book. And thank you to Sirenscape for all the epic sounds and sound effects that you heard today. I definitely need to get a fire demon sound because I did not have that queued up and ready. But yeah, thank you, my darlings. It's been a brilliant episode today. I'm gonna go take you back to the nighttime forest because that sound of that water is not helping me when I need to go to the loo. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm not going to raid, so go and be free. As always, just go and consume whatever content you want to go and consume for the rest of the day. And I will see you again next Saturday, 1 p.m. GMT. There you go. That'll be 25p. Oh my goodness, I do need to go and pee and I need to go and get some food. I'm very hungry. But have a great rest of the day, guys, and I'll see you again next week, Saturday, 1 p.m. UK time. And I'll probably just go through this and make a load of clips now because that was a brilliant episode. But yes, goodbye, my darlings. Goodbye. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Mwah!
Yeah, it's tricky because the potential for this is very good. It's a bit like the drink one last time. It was like,
Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Ahead you see the Turner. Oh, God, come on. The tunnel turns sharply. You see Tina Turner.
Yes! Finally went the right way.
Rolling on a river.
Go west.
Lots of open air. Go west. Du-du-du-du-du. Gonna get DMCA'd if we carry on.
I'm going to trust Beyonce again, but if Beyonce's wrong, I'm going to switch to Rihanna instead.
To the left, to the left. West is death. West is death. West is death, my darlings. He went west before and he died. Gotta give you the sad trombone.
I feel like that noise follows me around my life.
Well, I was at 1, so that hit me pretty hard.
Oh, you dead?
Yeah.
It's not quite what you imagined it to be. No, it's not the Mario experience you'd hoped for. As you touch the door handle, it goes soft in your hand. And when you try to pull your hand away, you find it is glued to the handle. A giant fist.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Beyonce.
I've lost it. Rice and mats. Mice and rats. That's the one. Mice and rats. Did I say rice and mats?
Rice and mats are everywhere.
Rice and mats everywhere. Absolute shambles today, I tell you. I've got monkeys running this show. Monkeys.
Just come in here and yell. It's like those weird videos that you see on TikTok.
Meow.
Oh yeah, exactly. I've muted myself each time he's done it, but if I just leave it, you'll hear. He's just.
This is a little bit much. I'm gonna stop and have lunch.
What provisions have you got? Tell us what you've got. When I've got my hair up like this, I feel like the little blue worm. If she'd have gone that way, she would have gone straight to the castle.
Yeah.
You turn the corner and almost bump straight into Tina Turner.
Yes!
No, wait, it's just two fierce-looking orcs, armed with morning stars and wearing leather armor. I mean,
Tina Turner, orcs, same thing.
The same thing. with a strong bow,
A thrombo.
With his crossbow still aimed.
Thrombo.
And I'm going straight into the tunnel. I don't want to see his face for one more second. Because he's a dick.
Goodbye.
And we do not like dicks over here. At least Colleen doesn't.
213. I love a. No, shush, no.
Someone clip that! Clip that! Clip that!
Bone ring. Oh my god. Casey.
Bone ring. A ring of boning. Well done, Crimea! Yay! The timer doesn't matter anymore. He's the winner. Exactly. I cannot believe it. You made it out. The final episode, and Crimea made it out.